Okay, so I was... I can't believe I have to fucking talk about this. So I go to YouTube, I go to Antidote Audio, and I get recommended this YouTube short. Moog Sub-Fatty Respace. It's just a tutorial on how he uses hardware to get a classic sounding respace, right? So I click on it, and I watch it, and then I go to the comments. I go to the comments section. And in the comments, there are people talking about the synth, right? And somebody in the comments is like, girly hands, you need to man up. Hands. You can't have hands anymore. Next, are you gonna say like, oh, you got the wrong eyes next, or what? What the hell is this? Where are we? Where have we gone? Where this is the thing? Is that a? Okay, I'm just looking at this guy's profile picture. I'm like, is that the Nazi black son, or is that one of those? Damn, these guys really are losers. But anyway, this is where we are. This is where we are with like masculinity. Is that if you're human, you can't be a real man. Like if you have hands that don't look the way that this dude wants you to look, then you're girly and you gotta man up. Really? Really now? Is that where we're going with this now? What? That's where we are. That's where we're at now. We have Adam Scholler 8593, arbiter of masculinity, telling us this guy Sam from Antidote Audio, who, I mean, if you just look at pictures, he's got kind of a slim build. So if he has like slimmer fingers, I guess, then that's normal. What is this? But again, seeing that, I guess I'll have to do some more research, because that symbol looks really awfully familiar, and I don't remember if it's exactly one of those Nazi symbols, or if I'm thinking of a different Nazi black sun or whatever. Where the hell are we? Where are we? We've got all these podcasters and live streamers and gurus and whatever psychos and charlatans and salesmen and whoever telling you this about masculinity and that about and all this and all that stuff. And this is where we are. At the very least, the comments, the dude very clearly liked his own comment on this and nobody's fucking with it, but that is so shit. That is garbage. It's like the only way to be a real man now is to do exactly what some dude on the internet tells you to do. You have to look exactly the way he wants you to look. Okay, if that is a Nazi symbol, that would make a lot of sense, actually. That'd make a lot of sense. But you get what I'm saying, right? It feels like all of this modern masculinity stuff is just some guy having a personal grievance about something and then making it everybody else's problem. It's just some personal issue that this guy has, and then suddenly it's not just his personal issue, it's the issue of every man alive. That's bullshit. That is utter bull. Alright, that's dumb as all hell. I'm sorry, that's lame as hell. I'm not gonna be like, oh, if you think this way, you're not a real man, because that's not the point. It's not this. None of this has any bearing on whether or not you're a man. All right, none of this. It's just people saying bullshit because they think their little personal view of the world should be exactly how everyone sees it. Which again, if that symbol on his profile picture is what I think it is, it makes a lot of sense. The main problem is that I see these kind of sentiments just said a lot everywhere as like, this is what they want to take from you. This idea that the musician who sells sample packs should have like a callous, veiny hand or so. I don't even know what this, because no normal person is like girly hands. That's not a normal person thing to think about or to talk about or whatever. This is just bullshit. Just let people be. You can't be a human anymore. And somebody's gonna find something to talk about. Somebody's gonna find some reason to be like, you're not a real man because you've got hands. Bullshit. It's bull. It's all bull. It's all of it. Every single bit of it. Just make the re-space, bro. Put the synthesizer in the bag. Where are we, man? Where have we gone? Alright. That's the end of that. I think I've said all I wanted to say on this. I'm gonna get back to drum and bass, and actually, don't expect any more content like this. I only have one more quote-unquote commentary video I plan to make ever, and that's about Veterans Month virtue signaling, which comes from the same mindset, I think, of I have a personal grievance against something, and I'm going to make it everyone's problem. Even if there are people, like, for example, the Veterans Month virtue signaling in, like, June? That's not Pride Month. That should be Veterans Month. The veterans don't get a month. And it's like, that there are veterans who either are like super chill about Pride Month existing or who are like part of groups that would celebrate it. But I guess they're not real veterans, right? You sound like Laura Loomer. Anyway, yeah, I hate people. I hate virtue signalers. I hate this kind of mindset. It's terrible. It sucks for everybody, and it's just lame as all hell. That's the end of that. Like I said, don't expect any more commentary content. Next thing is probably another Trepang 2 or a Sprawl mashup, and eventually, hopefully I'll get some animations back online. Video over, I guess. Said all I need to say. Veterans Month. Isn't that November? It was like, forget about a month, right? How about you just help the veterans? How about you just do that? How about you just help the veterans, huh? Because the government virtue signals about veterans and then doesn't put any more money into the VA or try to improve any sort of service to help keep veterans from being off the street or becoming addicts or killing themselves. Don't pretend that you care.